High Priestess Jamila has gone gray overnight. Guys, I actually do not like this new color. I don't know. Maybe I would like it better whenever I put on makeup. All right. Um hello. This is High Priestess Jamila, authentic witch, aka woman. And I wanted to come and talk real quick. I don't know who's up at this hour, at the witching hour, but I wanted to come and talk about the hatred, the constant hatred for witches, aka women, and how I feel about it, and the continuous attacks on witches on YouTube, with High Priestess Jamila pretty much being the poster child for this. Ah. They say that Hocus Pocus Part 2 is coming out. I'm going to watch it. But YouTube annoys me. And I'm going to tell y'all why YouTube annoys me. It annoys me because it's way too Hollywood on here. Way too Hollywood. Way too fake. I am so tired of fake. Y'all have no idea. Um, I'm extremely annoyed with I'm just extremely annoyed with YouTube, period. Especially when they get really, really Hollywood. And I don't want to say Hollywood, Holly weird. And people do some of the things that they do. And whenever certain people have my name in their mouth, I know that it has something to do with somebody trying to do something, And it's been a 7-year battle. It's so annoying. And it's gotten to the point it's gotten to a point where I think that this is stepping over the line of women's rights. It really is. It's hatred for the woman is basically what it boils down to. And when you're talking about Hollywood or Holly weird, like, I don't y'all hate the way they depict witches in Hollywood movies? You can't even search witch on YouTube without some freaking disgusting portrayal of witches. You can't, it's usually some weird looking alien thing with these long fingernails, and just when we all know that that's not what witchcraft is about. We all know that, yeah, it can be about cursing and hexing people, but we know that witches were midwives. We know that we were healers, and it's already very mysterious enough being a woman to have these frauds with the constant harassment. It's so annoying. I mean, they act like they have a $1 billion Hollywood deal, and they don't. So basically, their hatred for me is really about their hatred for women. That's what it's about. No matter how they try to spin it, no matter what they say, it's all about their hatred for women. I'm here to tell you, it's ridiculous, and it's when does it end? You know, that's just like a narcissist will say, "Oh, I don't like if a narcissist abuses a child or if a narcissist abuses an animal, but they just abuse that one animal or that one child, and they'll say, "Oh no, I actually like that child or that animal. It's just that particular one that I don't like." It's kind of like it's kind of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's, oh my God. It's so annoying. Just come out and say it. Stop trying to front. You just don't like women. You don't like women. You don't like witches, meaning that you don't like women. That's what this is about. And YouTube has gotten so disgusting to the point where I am just ready to leave. I'm not going to leave, but I'm ready to leave. I'm not going to leave. I'm not. They need to leave. They need to leave. These people that won't leave well enough alone. Constant attacks. Guys, it's gotten to the point where it's so stupid. And this website has gotten so fake in Hollywood. It has. It's gotten fake. It's gotten weird. It's gotten very, very strange to the point where, you feel like, what in the world is going on here? So I wanted to talk about the second Hocus Pocus. And as soon as I see it, I will come and do a review on it. I would really like for them to do movies though where they portray witches for what they actually are instead of expressing their obvious underlying hatred for women. And a lot of these, which is mainly men, the reason why they hate women is because they just don't understand them. That's why. Oh, I just don't understand you. So since I can't understand you, then I have to hate you. So it irritates me, like I am so irritated, and I'm very, very psychic. Like I know when you're going to call out my name, and it's kind of like, and it's annoying. The fact that if you're a witch, you already know, what can be done, what can truly be done with these types of people. But you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it because you know what? It's fake anyway. It's fake. It's a lie. It is ridiculous. And then they try to reduce you to some kind of friggin' prostitute. This is what irritates me more than anything. Men trying to reduce women to a freaking blow up doll or something. It's so insulting. Yeah, I can't deal with it. I can't. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it, y'all. I can't. I can't. Literally as a witch, we know the secrets to the freaking universe. We have the keys to the universe, to the etheric realm. We have all of that. And guess what? Guess what? There's men on this website, if you want to call them men, there's men on this website trying to reduce women to a friggin' prostitute, basically. That's what that's what they try to do. And then they play games, and then they wonder, and that's exactly what they need to do. They need to just go play their games. Go play your PlayStations and shut up talking about witches. Y'all, I swear to God, is yuck. Yuck. You are very, very yuck. I cannot stand a lot of these men on this website. They are no different than Hollywood trying to screw up the image of witches. And you know what? I can't stand it. You know what? But see, for me, because I have an understanding and I am better than them, I'm not going to hate all men because you're a jackass. This website is annoying. God, the people just nah, 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 nah. Shut up. Shut up. I swear to God, I'm irritated with it. I am. I just saw somebody talking about the new Hocus Pocus 2 movie. I was searching for some stuff on YouTube, and it irritated me because of the way that they depict witches. They depict witches as these ugly old hags or something. You know what I'm saying? And most of these people, a lot of these people have no idea. They just have no idea. And I am just tired of it. This would be when you are harassing witches, this is equivalent to messing with a doctor or a nurse that just worked a double shift. Literally is what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. And they just have no idea. They have no understanding of anything. It's so annoying. It is. And it's not my fault that you don't have witchcraft in your bloodline. I think it's jealousy. I think it's jealousy personally. I think that they are jealous of witches. I think that they tried it. It didn't work. They tried to do spell work. It didn't work. And now they're angry. They are angry when you say, I am authentic. I practice authentic witchcraft. They get angry and they won't leave it alone constantly, all day, every day. They're in the chat room right now. They're watching right now with this stupid non-paying job of harassing people day and night. Nobody's even paying them. These people have decided, screw my life, screw my children's life. I've got to come online and harass women. That's pretty much what it is. They don't care if you're a witch, if you're a Christian, whatever it is, they're going to harass you, stalk you constantly on this website. What the hell is going on? And I'm going to tell you why, because people on this website are fake. They're fake frauds. And I've actually had them ask me, well, if you're a powerful witch, why ain't I dead yet? Are you serious? You going to really ask me why I haven't used my magic to kill you? You going to really... So the only way you're going to believe that I'm an authentic witch, not the fact that I literally manifest things out of the sky. No. No, no, I have to kill you. I have to literally do a witchcraft spell to put you in the grave. And since when do I have to prove anything to anybody? Where is this standard? Where are these standards coming from? I didn't set them because in reality, as a witch, I set my own standards for myself. Nobody else can do that for me. And I think that when you are able to do that, that makes you a wise person. It's ridiculous, you know? It's absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Jen, happy witching hour. Yeah, it's disgusting. It says, have you seen the disgusting oh my God, it's so, oh God. Uh, uh, powerless. Powerless men. No power whatsoever. None. None. I'm not talking about all of them on here because obviously there's some men on here that do have power. Why are these powerless, soulless blood bags following witches around youtube.com, harassing us? Disgusting. And what do you think we should do to them? Jen, what do you think we should do? Do you think that we should do a castration curse on them or something? What do you think we should do? We need to take the one enjoyment that they have in life away from them is what we need to do. That's what we need to do. I'm telling you. It's totally disgusting. It is. It's totally disgusting. And, I mean, I don't have anything against gay men, but I do believe that a lot of the men that attack the witches on this website, I believe that you are down low gay and that you just hate women. What else are we supposed to believe? We do. We need to do something because they are annoying. God. The fact that they think that they are, that the fact that they're still talking, oh my God. We got to do something to them. We got to do something to them. I'm telling you, it is annoying. And my spirits just keep saying, you're handling serious business. You're doing a service to people. Try to ignore it. And that's exactly what I do. But it becomes overwhelming because, it's so fake. A rotten banana homosexual spell. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do anything with a banana. Probably something. Yeah, bananas are too good for these people. Something else, Jen. It's got to be something else. Oh, you know what, Jen? That's perfect. Make them come out of the closet. Jen, yeah. Jen said, make them like men and leave us the hell alone. Yeah. We're going to make them come out of the closet. That's what we're going to do. It's time to come out of the closet. Now, this is not in any way against gay men. It's not. It's these down low ones that we can't stand. You know, and typically because the way that I've been handling them, Jen, is just like you handle a jealous female. They act just like jealous females. The ones that are on the DL. I mean, at least if you're going to be a gay male that hates women, you know, at least, you know what I'm saying? At least just come out and be honest about it. You hate women. You do. It ain't even really about witches, but especially witches, though. Ooh, because their regular schmegular stuff just doesn't work on the witches. They be like, you mean to tell me that smear campaign that I did and when I called you a bitch, that didn't work? No, it didn't. Yeah, call me another bitch. Yeah, that fuels my fire when you call me a bitch. It just goes right in my fire and makes me stronger. Oh my God. It's so disgusting. But the website, period, the direction that it's going is very commercial. Where it's going is very commercial. So the next thing that we know, we're going to pretend like witches have no problems at all. We're just going to pretend that it's like a storybook and that nothing ever happens, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's so bizarre. It really is. It really is. It's bizarre, man, for real. So, yeah, man, I think that's a great idea. Get them to come out of the closet. Kind of like in you remember in True Blood, you remember when the witches made the vampires come out into the sun? Okay, only we like vampires. We don't have anything against vampires. But remember when the witches made the vampires come out in the sun? That's what we need to do. We need to make you come out and just say, you know what? I'm gonna drop the whole act. As a man, I've been hating on you for several years because I really hate women. I wish I was born a woman. I'm angry because you please a man. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Yes, we're gonna make them expose themselves. They're gonna come out and they're gonna come all the way out. Come all the way out and say, hey, not only am I gay and I've been hiding it, but I also actually am very, very, very jealous of powerful women. And then we'll all then the whole mystery will be solved. You were so smart, Jen. Right, right. Oh God, he called me a bitch. Oh my God, he called me a name. Truly, when they get to calling you a name, that's when you do your witch's cackle. It just automatically comes out. It's a natural response of a witch to be called out of her name by anybody and laugh in your freaking face. That's what we do. It's not that we're inhuman. We're not demons. Obviously, I'm human. Look at me. I've been up all day. I think I got up at what, I got up about a 11 is when I got up yesterday morning. So I'm tired as hell. You see what I'm saying? I got on no makeup. I ain't trying to front like my face just looks like that. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna make them come out of the closet, and we gonna, you know what? They've told so many lies and done so much that it's just gonna be all truth from here on out. That because I'm gonna tell you something. I may have a smirk on my face, but my spirits is mad as hell, and it ain't about no money. You ain't made me miss no money. I ain't missed a beat. You know why my spirits is mad? My spirits is mad mainly because I'm going to tell you why Spirit is mad. Spirit is mad because of the way that they have tried to portray witches. Because in all these years, I have never, ever, ever dropped my title as a witch. I will hold on to witch for the rest of my life. I ain't going to never come on here and say, oh, I'm not a witch. I'm a healer. Oh, I'm not a witch. I'm a Reiki master. I'm just no. That's one of the reasons why they angry, because of the hatred and the visceral for witches. And God has a calling for us. And they have done way too much. If you notice, when we do our Sabbats, they're harassing the witches. Oh, watch how different it's going to be on this Sabbath. They are in for a rude awakening. Oh, it's going to be totally different this Sabbath that's coming up on the 23rd. Okay. Oh, they in for it. Oh, they are, y'all. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Go ahead and try that again. Try it again. Okay. Yeah, but even Christians don't do that. Jen. Christians ain't that stupid. These people are just godless. They don't pride because you if you notice, I'm a witch and I talk about God more than they do. They're talking about witches. They're acting like complete idiots. They never talk about God. They get up every day. Somehow they eat a decent meal, right? Somehow they eat a decent meal. Somehow they got a roof over their head. Somebody done gave them a roof over their head. They got the nerve and the audacity to not even appreciate God. You know it's something wrong when even witches can appreciate God. So they're godless. And this is not against atheists at all. I respect atheists. You know what I'm saying? I do. I have nothing against atheists, but because the atheists ain't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? And we got so much to deal with. Like, it's so much to be dealt with. Like, it's such a waste of valuable and precious time. But it's just the point. This whole Hollywood thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's really annoying. It really is. Uh, yeah. So, that's what we're gonna do. And you know what? We ain't even gotta lift a finger, Jen. With everything else that we're doing, the work that we're doing, it's gonna automatically happen. They gonna come out the closet. Next thing because I believe that instead of you being angry at women, because see, deep down, the anger for women is they're thinking, why was I even born? I swear to God, that's what they're thinking. Because there's so much self hatred because of the desire to be with another man. It is. It's a strong desire. Do you? You like it? I look gray. It's very gray. And then at the ends, it gets blonde, but it's definitely, yeah, it's different. Thank you, though, sweetie. Thank you. Um, oh, yeah. And everything's gonna be good. They gonna come out of the closet. Just go ahead and come out the closet, you know, and maybe they'll even admit to their jealousy. Okay. They'll admit to their jealousy, being that I literally have the universe in my little hands, and I have little hands. That drives them crazy. Oh, I can't believe that she made a spell work. Oh my God. Oh my God. But I've been so fake. I've been so fake. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, somebody said that gray hair is in. It's kind of like, I have like maybe two or three gray hairs at the front of my head. Like of my natural, these are extensions, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Um, so anyway, yeah, man. Get out of my face with that Holly weird crap. Okay. Ain't none of them ever stepped foot in Hollywood. Some of them ain't even ever been to Los Angeles. They want to be somebody. I want to be somebody famous, but they too scared to do it. If I wanted to be an actress or a singer, I would be one. If I wanted a Bombay singing voice, I would just do a spell and I would be able to sing. Even though I do have a hidden ability to sing, but it's just not. It hasn't been my goal in life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm following my life path, man. You know, hippie style. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I get sick of it, man. Stop with the Hollywood crap. Um, I, I'm not gonna like they be wanting to change your life. They tell me I'm fat, I'll just get fatter. Oh, I'm fat, really? Let me gain 20 pounds. I don't, I'm not going to do that, but I'm just using that as an example. You want me to prove something to you, and I'm not ever going to do it. In fact, the only thing that I will prove to you is my supernatural powers to make, and one of them already got exposed. Oh, I accidentally did a close up of my lips. One of them already got exposed, y'all. Exposed real bad, like real bad for um doing homosexual things. We know you're a homosexual. Just come out of the closet. It's okay. It's driving them nuts. Just admit that you're into other men and that you're jealous of Jamila. Makes sense to me. Okay. Like that's all you gotta do, buddy. Just I don't know why these two little pieces of braid wanna. Let's do that. Yeah, that's better. There we go. There we go. Because they kept sliding down. The desire for men's. It is, man. I'm telling you. And it's like, why you keep coming? First of all, y'all know my whole recent scandal recently. If you don't know, I'm not going to keep talking about it. But they literally bring their personal problems to YouTube, but they don't actually say it. They show it. Words don't mean nothing, you know? And men's booty. And sometimes when they're saying things, like you can see the real lies behind the lies. Like when a man that is actually into men talks about women, it sounds disingenuous. You are not into women, but always talking about women. You're not into women at all. If you were into women, you would have came on here and showed something that even looks remotely like a woman. I hate to say it, but there and some people have told me that I'm a little androgynous. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think that I would have made a nice looking male though. If I were born a boy, I would have looked nice as a man. They're definitely into men. It's nothing wrong with being into other men. It's nothing like just be proud of who you are, man. Coming on here harassing me all the time, getting my spirits all riled up. Ugh. They are ashamed. I'm telling y'all, but it does show this deep-seated hatred for women. It is. It's a deep-seated hatred for women. And some of these women on here are the same exact way. I was listening to this one video, this woman, she told me, she said she was going to beat me up. She was going to beat me down, slap me. That's a man woman. But see, I really think that that lady is actually a man. I'm not trying to say anything bad, but it's just like, hmm, you want to fight me? Okay, right. Thursday Lane. I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. I just got done watching that movie called Malicious. It was actually a very good movie on Amazon Prime. If y'all want to check it out, if y'all into scary movies. Yeah, you're right. But see, ain't no lesbians talking about me. There's no lesbians on this website talking about me. Well, except for that one. There's just men showing hatred, obsessed, thinking that my spirit's gonna let you come over here and do something to harm me, you know. And it's just so weird. It's so weird. I've been doing pretty good though. I just got over some kind of weird stomach virus or something. I don't know what that was about. So that's probably why I look kind of, I don't know. I look kind of tired right now. Kind of like I need to get all of the color back in my face or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, witchcraft is not like in Hollywood. Although we can make things happen really, really fast sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But witchcraft is not like Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, you know how they have the whole hag image of witches? Really, to be honest with you, witches don't age. We don't age. Like, even though you can tell that we're older, like, we don't really age like that. You know what I'm saying? But they tried to convince me that I look 90 years old. I was like, why these people keep telling me that I look old when I got my own eyes and I can look at myself? Do I think the Asian process is a punishment to humans, or that's just the way the Asian process? What is that? The aging process of life. Is it a punishment from God? Hmm. Um, no, no, I don't think the aging process is a punishment from God. I think that it may have a lot to do with, I guess, how you take care of yourself, maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like I'm aging pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I just, I don't think that women always have to 24/7 be desirable to all men. That's just like y'all see me come on here all the time with no makeup on. I'll come on here looking crazy as hell. It ain't got nothing to do with, me not caring. It's just that I'm not trying to make myself look beautiful to all men. It's not necessary for my job, for what I do. So I don't have to come on here. I don't have to be, I don't need to have a bunch of men, complimenting me and stuff. In fact, I don't even feel comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel comfortable. You 38. Yeah. Yeah, like that's insulting to women. You know what I'm saying? Hey here, Nardia. Hello. That's insulting, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to look good for you. I look good for me. I don't have to look good for nobody. You people look nice for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like it just it's really annoying, how they're always grading you, um and poking and prodding at you, trying to grade what you look like when you have not asked them. Like, I'm sorry, mister, but I haven't asked you if you approved of the way that I look. Not once. Not once have you ever came on here and had me ask any of these men on YouTube, hey, do you think that I'm pretty? Tell me that I'm pretty. Like, it's never been my personality because, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what I look like. Does it really matter what I look like? It like who is sitting around worried about what Jamila look like? I just don't get it. It's very perplexing. The only explanation is jealousy. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think that, I don't want to really speak about aging per se, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandmother aged like my grandmother, her skin was, very smooth. She did not have one wrinkle on her when she died. Okay? And neither did her sister that died probably about 15 years before her. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care what a person look like. It's the quality. It's not the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah. Yeah, exactly. 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 I agree. with that. Because if you all messed up in the head like that and you got all these problems and stuff, what good is your beauty gonna do you? Your beauty ain't gonna do you no good. It's all about what's up here. Where's your intelligence at? Because beauty ain't got nobody nowhere unless they a model. Okay. And I used to be a model. I modeled for a little while, maybe about a year. And then I said, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't for me. It may be for somebody else, not for Jamila. It's not for like, you know what I'm saying? And it's something to where as a woman, when you just don't care, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I do care about is the fact that when it comes to witches, number one, they seem to always be trying to bring out the devil in you. Why do they want to bring out the devil in you? I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, yeah. Well, my grandmother, she died years ago. You know, I went through, I was actually very numb after my grandmother died, like, because it was so much other stuff going on. Like, you know, I was just very numb afterwards, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but thank you. Thank you. Sorry for your loss too. Yeah. Um, what was I getting ready to say though? It was something I was getting ready to say. Uh, Stop insulting women. Stop insulting women by making us think that we have to look good for you. I don't have to look good for you. I don't have to look good for you. That's not my job to be looking for your approval. It's not. Number one. Number two, stop messing with witches trying to bring out the devil in us because you keep trying to bring the devil out and you going to meet him and you ain't going to like him. You ain't going to like the devil. Her, I mean. You ain't going to like the devil. Number three, come on out of the closet and just admit that you don't like women. And I don't understand that anyway. Why do you have to hate anybody? For what? Like, I just, you know, like I can be hateful when I need to be, when I need to defend myself, but that ain't even being hateful, to be honest with you. That's just survival. But I don't hate nobody. What's up with all this hate? I don't understand it. And I'm like I said, when I see Hocus Pocus, I'm gonna try to have my popcorn. I'm gonna try to have my wine, and I'm gonna be trying to relax. And I don't want to get angry about the portrayal of witches in Hollywood. They give us a bad name. And everything that, because some of these people, they don't have no education outside of YouTube. So when they search YouTube, they see images like Angelica Houston from the movie The Witches, you know, or that new movie that they made, which a lot of witches hate those movies. I'm just entertained by it. I don't take it personally, but now I see why so many witches hate movies like that because all they do is portray us as these evil, sinister beings, and we're not like that. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks, man, because that's all they know. Like if you search for witches on YouTube, all you see is you know, especially remember them things on what was the name of that movie? That stupid movie. God, I got mad at that one actress, that older black lady. Um, is it called? I think it might be called The Witches. It's the new one. And people made a big stink over that movie. They did. It was the one where the witches, they had they hands look like that. And so I see why a lot of real life witches was like, this is some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's not like that at all. And, in fact, there was a point in time where witches ran this world, and they still do. They still do. It's just behind the scenes. You don't see it. You know? And, these people are just so hateful. It's like, we got to get into the spirit of magic. This is what created Yule time. Like, as soon as Christianity, no shade to the Christians, but as soon as they stole Yule, everything got real dark. The whole point of it is miracles and magic. That's what Christmas time is about. That's what Yule is about. They done like just put a dark fog over everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, and like I said, my spirits work for me even when I'm asleep. They do. So if you feel like you're an enemy of mine, then my spirits probably come for you even in my sleep. You doing stuff and plotting and stuff, and they don't like stuff like that. So then just leave it alone, because it's not your business. Mind the business that pays you. You know, that's what I do. I mind the business that pays me. Right. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the foolish of them all? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I think not only do they want to be women, but they want to be witches. They wish that they were witches. They probably been trying to do spells and they spells don't work. Probably because it backfires on you. You can't hate women. Well, I guess you can hate women and practice witchcraft, but who would hate a woman? Like what? Like just in general, the whole gender of woman, like that's stupid. But you can't practice the craft while having hatred for it, because that's going to always make your spells backfire. So they try it, it doesn't work, or either it leads them to something, you know. Because if you ask any witch, she'll say, I don't do magic, I am magic. That's just what it is. They have a problem with that. They have oh, and you know what is obvious? Especially if you are a witch that has given birth. Oh my God. Not you experience the miracle of life 4 or 5 times? No, no, like, no. That these men, well, that's my job as a woman to give birth, and so they come on here and they say the dumbest things about women and mothers. And they all just look foolish. You're right about that. They're very foolish. Click your heels 3 times. Oh, Lord. Man. Let me tell you something. Dorothy was the most powerful witch in that movie, but she was so foolish. Dorothy was so powerful. The fact that she could click her heels, the fact that she ended up where she ended up. I actually did a video on that. I'll share it with the community while on how powerful Dorothy was in her travel. And you realize that Wizard of Oz was all about astral travel. And Dorothy traveled to this place, and then she couldn't get back, and it was just ridiculous. But yeah, man, it is. And they do hate their mothers too. They do. They hate their mamas too. I agree. I agree. Probably because their mama is more of a man than they are. That's sad, man. I can't. Listen, if you want to be a real man, just be a real man. And somehow in their mind, harassing women online That's what makes them a real man. It is. That's yeah, that makes me a real man. I'm harassing women online, it's so stupid. And they'll say, "Well, if you're a witch, then stop me." Well, let me tell you something. Um you're willfully stupid. About as much willpower as it took for me to create these walls around me that I live in, you have just as much willful stupidity as I have will to create this home that I live in, the food in my refrigerator. So, why on earth would I waste my energy to try to overcome your willful stupidity? Why would I do that? Explain it to me. It would that their willful stupidity is so powerful. It magnifies itself, right? And it hurts nobody but them. It does, right? You hurt nobody but yourself. Why would I take my energy to give it to you? That would be just like me giving you my power. So why would I do that? You're too willfully stupid for me to do that. I would it's so your willful stupidity doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't. Right? Exactly. Exactly. So when I pay my light bill and my gas bill and my water bill every month, that is me using my energy and my power to manifest, you know, the thousands of dollars that it took. When I buy my house, I'm gonna have to manifest thousands of dollars. See, that takes a lot of willpower. You have enough willpower. Your willpower goes towards coming online, making a complete fool of yourself in front of everybody. That's your will. I don't want to bother that. I'm not going to touch that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not going to do it. It would take too much. It would take too much. It would take every candle in the Botanica. I'm just not going to do it. Trust me, I'm going to, by the time I get ready and prepared to do this big elaborate ritual, I'm going to get a phone call from a client. So really, I don't have time for it. Ugh, totally ridiculous. Anyway, does anybody know when the Hocus Pocus Part 2 is coming out? Does anybody know the exact date? Because I'm just curious. And I'm going to come on here and give an honest review. They got a new Michael Myers coming out, even though they claim they done killed Michael Myers like 10 times. I thought the last two was it. No, they have a new Halloween coming out too this year. But I'm curious as to what they're going to do with Hocus Pocus. I was not happy with that movie with Bad Boys, the last Bad Boys. The way that they did that witch, it was just like, oh, come on. They made that witch's death so horrible. I cried when that witch died. Did y'all see that? Yo, I ain't seen Harry Potter in years. I like the movie though. I think that witchcraft movies, I think that they can inspire magic, and I think that Harry Potter is perfect for inspiration, especially if you're a witch. I think that it's nice, even though we know that magic doesn't exactly happen that way. Okay, it doesn't. Um, but um, I just don't like these movies where they portray us as being evil. Even though I will tell you that I don't consider them to be witches. I consider them to be demons disguised as witches, maybe. So the three sisters in Hocus Pocus, To me, they seem like, demonic manifestations more so, the way that they were just hovering over that young girl, just sucking the energy out of her. See, that's more so like a succubus or something. That's something different. That's not, really, to be honest with you, witches, technically, a witch, a real witch, doesn't have to suck the life out of anybody. She has, like, the universe, everything inside of her. She does not need to take energy from somebody else. So that's something different. And they keep getting it confused. And it irritates me. Like the last Hocus Pocus, the reason why I like it is because it's, Halloween. Any movie that's Halloween themed, I like it. Okay. But it just when they call them witches, it's cringe. It's cringy because they're not witches. Those are not witches. Those are something different. So, but I am excited to see it. I just want to um give a review on it or whatever. But don't take witches like what y'all see in Hollywood. And some witches like to portray exactly what they saw in Hollywood. This is not what it is. Please do not get it twisted or confused. Please don't do it. But yeah, I like Harry Potter. I like the special effects and everything. But I just, that's not real life. That's not real life. That's a movie. Think about it. A movie has to sum up an entire story in 2 hours or less, unless you have a movie like Titanic, which was 6 hours long. The Stand by Stephen King was about 6 hours long. Okay. There's some movies that are about 3 hours. They have to sum up those movies within a few hours. So everything happens really, really fast. Okay. There's some things that we can do really fast, like stopping psychic attacks. We can stop that really fast. If somebody's psychically attacking you, that can be stopped almost instantly. Okay. It can be. Now, um, you know, there's a lot of other things that can be stopped instantly. Some things, though, take, mm, some things take a little bit longer to resolve itself. Let's put it like that. Okay. And especially if you have been in a state or a condition for 30 years and you get a witch and you can't expect her to instantly fix it like within seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, I've stopped people from having panic attacks. I've stopped psychic attacks. I've done that before. But the way that they portray it, it's, you know what I'm saying? So it's not to say that something should take 30 years, it shouldn't take forever. You know what I'm saying? If something ain't right, but you're going to definitely, especially when it's certain changes that you need in your life. That's what witches do. That's what we've done historically. And they have completely and totally ruined the perception of witches, and it sucks. Really does. It sucks. Um, but according to these guys, you're not a real witch because you haven't ended my life. Well, I'm sorry. That's not my job to end your life. You don't have to die for me to survive. I mean, this is what separates us from the animals, right? Nobody has to nobody has to die for me to survive. I'm going to do that anyway, unless you come at me and you're trying to murder me, then of course I'm going to strike back at you. But otherwise, that's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now I don't know what spirit can do. Spirit can be frightening. Spirit can do a lot. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like me having to prove something, I only have to do that with my clients. That's it. That's not my job. I don't get paid to do magic tricks. See what I'm saying? Like I'm not on here, hey, I'm gonna pull this rabbit out of a hat. Even though I've done that, I've pulled many rabbits out of many hats. I have a lot of the times, but it's not an actual rabbit that comes out of a hat. It's more so metaphorical when we say that we're pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Okay, meaning that you are manifesting something out of, maybe even a dark place. You're manifesting something out of nothing. That's pretty much what that means, right? And it's not multi-level marketing or anything. No, it's not. It's not. It's very, very real. Okay. It is. It's very, very real. So, and I mean, that's kind of how the universe was created too, though. You know what I'm saying? This big bang, this big bang just out of nowhere that has always been there. That's how I see life. I see it as everybody's always trying to find a beginning and an ending, and you're not gonna find it. So you might as well just stop trying because it's not. Life period to me is like we've always existed. Existence has always existed. So if it didn't exist, then it wouldn't be called existence. It would be called something else. Quasi existence, I guess. So, I think that they're on these quests to find the beginning and the end, and you're just not going to find it. It's almost like they're in a maze and you're never going to find your way out of it. I don't know. I guess it's time for them to start making the best out of life and stop hating on women. Seriously. Shout out to all of the men that respect and value women, though. I love y'all. I love the men that respect and value the woman. These men running around here blaming women for their problems. That's all they doing. That's why you can't say nothing to them. That would be just like me blaming men for my problems. I wish I would give any man that kind of power over me. Not for too long, maybe for about 10 minutes. There's no way. And that's how you grow up and you become an adult. You take responsibility. Okay? And I think that can be the beginning of any powerful magician is when you're able to take responsibility. When you start to do that, that is when miracles start to happen in your life, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. So, yeah, I get real frustrated on here, man. You know what I'm saying? I get really frustrated with the craziness on here. And, I'm not gonna put somebody in their grave just to make you know that I'm real. I wouldn't even take credit for that. If somebody died, who does that? Oh, this person died. I'm taking credit for it. No. To me, that would be blasphemy. But that's just me. Other witches might do it. They may say, yeah, I killed that person with my magic. Hey, I personally would rather use my energy towards something else. So that's just me. Anyway. I'm going to go. I hope y'all enjoyed this discussion. Shout out to the witches. And somebody had left me a message saying, warlocks and something. Shout out to the warlocks. I actually like warlocks as well. And I think that I think magical people should stick together too. That's another thing, It is because it's something that we can't ever get away from, and I can't wait until this Yuletime season, because that's when all of the miracles really start to happen, and yeah. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all have a good one. Blessings.